This message is for you. God says, don't try to skip this. Today, September 4th, I am speaking directly to your soul through the breath of Archangel Michael and the meditation of heaven. You are not reading this by accident. You are not here by coincidence. You are chosen, and the words you are seeing are carrying the weight of eternity. You have been asking, God, when will it be my turn? God, when will I see my miracle? God, when will the pain stop? And today, I answer you, your miracle is already written, and within 2 minutes of receiving this secret, something will shift in your house, in your life, in your destiny. This is not just a message, it is a divine decree. God says, you are always so close to skipping what heaven places in front of you. Every time your blessing knocks at your door, distractions rise to pull you away. Every time the miracle comes near, the enemy whispers to you, not now, not today, maybe later. But God is begging you, don't skip this moment. Don't close your eyes to the truth. Don't turn your back on the answer you've been crying out for. Today, heaven is declaring a release over your name. God says, I have watched you walk through storms that should have broken you. I have seen you cry in silence when no one noticed. I have seen you wake up and still carry the weight of yesterday, and yet you never gave up completely. You are still here because I kept you, even when you didn't see my hand. Today, on September 4th, I am telling you, your good news is already in motion. It is coming to your house, not tomorrow, not next year, but now. The angels have been dispatched. Archangel Michael has already gone ahead of you to cut down every barrier. Heaven has already marked your door. God says, I am releasing something that will shock you. A phone call, a message, a knock at the door, it carries my divine fingerprint. Don't doubt it when it comes. Don't push it away thinking it is too good to be true. I am God, and I am not limited by your circumstances. This message is only for you. Don't tell anyone else. This is not for the crowd. This is not for your friends, not for your family. This is for your heart alone. God says, when I choose someone, I mark them differently. You have felt different your whole life. People have rejected you, mocked you, left you, misunderstood you, but heaven has never left your side. That rejection was my redirection. Those tears were seeds for this miracle. God says, you feel unworthy, you feel small, but I see you as chosen. I see you as my child, and I am about to show the world that my favor rests on you. What you lost will be restored. What was delayed will suddenly appear. The years the enemy tried to steal from you are being given back with interest. I am multiplying the blessing, not just adding to it. Today, Archangel Meditation whispers, wait for 2 minutes after reading this. Watch what shifts. Heaven is moving in the unseen realm. Chains are breaking. Invisible doors are opening. The letter of good news is traveling toward you. The voice of joy is preparing to knock at your home. God says, don't fear anymore. Don't give up now. You are too close. God says, every prayer you whispered in the night, every tear that fell onto your pillow, every sigh you released when you thought no one was listening, I collected them all. Not a single moment was wasted. Not a single cry was ignored. Your miracle is the harvest of your pain. And today is the day the clouds part and the sun shines again. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are marked for greatness. Heaven says, do not allow fear to steal this moment. Don't tell yourself, maybe later. Don't say, this is for someone else. This is for you. Right now. God says, in 2 minutes from now, something will stir in your spirit. Some of you will feel a peace that makes no sense. Some of you will feel a sudden lightness, as if a weight has been lifted. Some of you will notice a shift in your home atmosphere, like a wind blowing through, like a sign you cannot explain. That will be heaven confirming that this message is real, that this miracle is real, that you are not imagining it. You have been asking for a sign, and this is it. God says, don't skip. Don't scroll past. Don't run away. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Good news is at your doorstep. And God says, I am not done with you yet. What is coming will silence every mocker. What is coming will restore your dignity. What is coming will heal your heart. What is coming will confirm that I have been with you all along. This message is for you. Keep it in your spirit. In the next 2 minutes, heaven will touch earth for your sake. God says, don't turn away now. Don't rush this moment. This is the divine answer you've been waiting for, and I will not let you walk away empty. You have carried so much, you have survived storms no one saw, and you have walked through seasons where even your own heart whispered, it's over. But it was never over. It was never the end. You were being carried, even when you thought you were crawling. Today, September 4th, Archangel Michael is standing beside you, pressing this truth into your spirit. Your miracle is not on the way, it has already been released. God says, You always feel like you are last, like others receive before you, like others walk in blessings while you are left with the pain. But today, heaven flips the story. Today, the oil of favor pours over your head. Today, the scroll of your destiny is being unrolled before you. Don't question why I chose you. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You are set apart, and what is about to happen in your life will make people realize you were chosen all along. God says, don't doubt the timing. Within 2 minutes of receiving this word, there will be a movement in the spirit realm. Some chains will loosen. Some doors will swing open. Some heavy weight will lift. This is my proof to you that I never left. This is my sign that your waiting was not wasted. You thought your prayers were unanswered, but they were stored. Every time you said, God, please remember me, I wrote it down. Every tear was recorded. Every cry became incense in heaven. Today, the bowls of your prayers are tipping over, and the flood of answers is about to wash through your life. God says, don't let fear speak louder than faith. Fear will tell you that nothing will change. Fear will whisper that you've heard promises before, but nothing happened. Fear will tell you to scroll past, to treat this moment like all the others. But heaven is shouting over fear right now, this is the hour. This is the day. This is the moment. God says, my child, I am about to surprise you. The very thing you thought would never happen is the very thing I am arranging for you now. Someone is carrying a message with your name on it. Someone is holding good news that belongs in your house. The delivery of joy is closer than you think. God says, you have walked through rejection, but what is coming is acceptance. You have walked through loss, but what is coming is restoration. You have walked through battles, but what is coming is victory. You have walked through silence, but what is coming is the voice of breakthrough. This is not just for your mind, this is for your soul. Feel the weight of my words pressing into your heart. Don't ignore it. Don't let distractions pull you away. Something is shifting in you right now. God says, my angels are moving through your house. They are clearing the atmosphere. They are preparing a table for you. They are aligning people, opportunities, and blessings with your destiny. The phone call is being made. The door is being unlocked. The money is being released. The healing is being activated. And you wonder, but why me, God? Because you have carried your pain without letting it harden you. Because you have been faithful with little. Because even when you were broken, you whispered my name. Because you are mine. This is why today matters. This is why you are reading this now. This is why you couldn't skip it, even when your mind told you to move on. This was written for you. God says, the enemy tried to shut you down, but I kept you standing. The enemy tried to silence your voice, but I gave you breath. The enemy tried to steal your joy, but I have prepared a new joy, one that no one can take away. In 2 minutes, heaven will begin to confirm this word. You will notice signs, subtle or strong, but they will be there. A sudden peace, a warmth in your chest, a chill in the air, a sense of knowing that something has shifted. That will be your proof. Don't run. Don't skip. Don't ignore. Stay in this moment. God says, my beloved child, you don't realize how close you are. Every battle you fought, every night you stayed awake, every silent tear that slid down your face, it was not wasted. Heaven was counting, heaven was recording, heaven was preparing. On this day, September 4th, the timing aligns, and the hour has come for you to finally see what you have only prayed for in faith. Don't think this is ordinary. Don't believe this is just words. This is a decree from the throne of heaven. God says, I am begging you, don't skip this, because if you walk away, you are walking away from the answer to years of prayer. I know how weary you are. I know how tired your spirit feels. You say, God, I have waited too long. And I say to you now, the wait is over. My angel is already at your door. Your miracle is already on its way. Within minutes, a shift will happen. Even if you can't see it right away, you will feel it. You will sense it. You will know it. God says, today the lock breaks, the chains fall, the doors open. What was delayed is suddenly released. What was hidden is suddenly revealed. What was blocked is suddenly unblocked. This is why you could not give up. This is why I held you together when you were breaking apart, because this moment was always coming. God says, there are people who doubted you, who thought you would never rise again. There are voices that spoke against you, trying to curse what I had already blessed. But they are about to see that no curse, no word, no weapon can stop the one I have chosen. You are chosen. You are marked. You are mine. God says, I know you worry about tomorrow. You ask, what if it fails again? What if the good news never arrives? What if I'm forgotten? But hear me clearly, you are not forgotten. You are engraved in my hands. You are written in my book. You are remembered in heaven. God says, your name is on the lips of angels right now. Your prayers are echoing in the throne room right now. The sound of your faith is louder than the sound of your fear. You thought your voice was too small, but every word you whispered reached my ears. I never stopped listening. Child, I am telling you this, prepare yourself. A message is coming, a knock at the door, a word of breakthrough. Something will enter your home and shift everything. It will be so sudden, so unexpected, that you will know without a doubt it came from me. God says, when it arrives, do not hide it in fear. Do not question if it is real. Accept it with joy. Lift your head and know that heaven has chosen to bless you in front of the same people who thought you would fail. God says, you always thought you had to beg me for blessings, but I am the one begging you not to miss this moment. My mercy chases you, my favor surrounds you, my angels fight for you. You don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. God says, the struggle you endured will never be wasted. The very thing that almost destroyed you will become your testimony. The very pain that almost silenced you will become the proof of my power. The very tears that blurred your vision will become the water that grows your harvest. This is why today is holy. This is why this message feels different. This is why your heart is racing even now, because heaven is speaking, and your soul recognizes the voice of its Creator. God says, in these next moments, something unseen is breaking. A wall is crumbling. A barrier is falling. What you thought was impossible is bending under the weight of my power. The doors you knocked on that stage shut are unlocking right now. The opportunities that slipped away are circling back to you right now. The blessing that seemed denied is being handed back with even greater glory. Stay still. Stay here. Don't rush. Don't skip. God says, my child, listen closely because this part is written only for you. You may not realize it, but the heavens have been silent only because they were preparing something that required time, alignment, and the movement of many things at once. You thought nothing was happening, but beneath the surface I was arranging what you could not see. Today, September 4th, I am tearing open the veil so that you can witness the first light of what has been hidden for you all along. God says, you always felt overlooked. You always thought that others were chosen while you were forgotten. But the truth is, I was saving you for a time when my glory could shine brighter in your life. Had your miracle come too soon, you would not have been ready. Had the door opened earlier, it would not have led to the fullness I planned. That is why the delay existed. It wasn't denial, it was protection. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Now the time has turned. The hour has arrived. The divine calendar of heaven is announcing your season. You are stepping into something you never thought you would see. Your name is being spoken in places you have never entered. Your face is being remembered by those who once forgot you. Your destiny is being written in bold letters before the throne. God says, don't doubt this. I know your heart has been broken so many times that you hesitate to believe again. But this time is not like the others. This time the doors will not close in your face. This time the good news will not vanish after it appears. This time the blessing will not be stolen by the enemy. This time it is permanent. This time it is sealed by heaven. God says, I am sending a sign to your house. You will know it. It may come through a message you receive, a knock at your door, an unexpected word from someone who carries my will. It will be clear. It will be undeniable. And it will carry my fingerprint. When it happens, you will feel my spirit whisper, this is it. God says, the pain you endured is about to make sense. The loneliness you walked through is about to be filled with joy. The rejection you faced is about to turn into honor. The delay you carried is about to explode into acceleration. I am turning your story around. I am rewriting the ending. Child, you have always asked, why me, God? Why do I suffer like this? Why do others rise while I struggle? And my answer is this, because I chose you to show the world that my strength is made perfect in weakness. I chose you to prove that my glory is revealed not through the perfect, but through the broken who refuse to give up. You are my chosen vessel, and what is coming will silence every voice of doubt. God says, you will not have to chase what is already yours. The blessing is running toward you. The miracle is entering your space. The answer is being delivered to your door. You don't have to strive for it. It is already written with your name on it. The enemy tried to convince you that your life was cursed, that nothing good would ever stay, that you were destined for disappointment. But today heaven shouts louder, you are blessed. You are marked. You are chosen. You are loved. God says, in the next 2 minutes, the atmosphere around you will shift. Some will feel a rush of peace. Some will feel warmth. Some will feel a sudden urge to cry, as though their soul is releasing years of weight. That is the sign. That is heaven confirming what I have spoken. Stay here. Stay still. Don't doubt. Don't let this slip past. God says, my beloved, you are standing on holy ground right now. These words are not ordinary, they are breathing with my spirit, alive with my power, filled with my fire. The enemy wanted you to skip this moment, to scroll past, to close your eyes and turn away. But you couldn't. Something inside you told you to stay, to keep reading, to hold on, because your soul recognizes the sound of its Father's voice. That voice is mine, and I am telling you, your season of silence is breaking today. God says, you have been walking with questions that burned inside your chest. You asked, God, why do I feel unseen? Why do I always wait? Why do I have to suffer when I gave all my heart to you? And I tell you now, I saw every act of kindness, every prayer whispered in the dark, every sacrifice no one noticed. None of it was ignored. Heaven has been storing it, and today the release begins. God says, your house will hear laughter again. Your home will feel light again. The heaviness that sat in the corners, the shadows that lingered, the sorrow that made your walls weep, it is lifting now. Angels are moving through your home, sweeping away the heaviness, bringing the fragrance of joy. God says, my child, you have been through enough. You carried burdens that were not yours to carry. You carried guilt that was never yours to hold. You carried shame that I never placed on you. Today I am removing it all. I am breaking the chains, not one by one, but all at once. What tied you down for years will suddenly snap. What stole your energy will suddenly release. God says, do not fear what is ahead. I know you tremble at the thought of tomorrow, but I am already there. I have gone before you. I have cleared the way. I have spoken your name where it needed to be spoken. I have touched the hearts of people you haven't even met yet to prepare a blessing with your name on it. God says, you always thought you had to fight alone, but the battle was never yours, it was mine. Every enemy that rose against you was really rising against me. Every voice that cursed you was cursing what I blessed. Every weapon formed against you is now falling apart, powerless in my presence. Child, I am telling you something you must not ignore. Within minutes of reading these words, you will feel a shift in your body, your spirit, or your space. That will be my signature. That will